Right, see if we can wrap things up here this time. No, I don't pick that shit up. Chaos. This would be... Ooh, we're in terrible shape.
Don't leave it.
Chaos would be...
Yes, of course.
What was I trying to get at? Chaos would be limbo usually. That would mean flood. It could mean anything here. I think it's just... yeah. Something random is going to happen when we go there. I have a rapid regeneration, so I'm hoping that that's enough to get me into fighting shape. Elia can stay away. Slot it is. Their big thing is mind affecting things, but I'm immune to that sort of shit. Ooh, great. What exactly do I want to do here? That's the phylactery, but what's the guardian of this place? Pure chaos. Yawn. The blessing of Valcheron had given strength and power to my master. If the blessing of Valcheron were to disappear, it would greatly weaken my master. May doom never come to this phylactery. Suppose we're just gonna killing shit. Focus on the non-summoned ones. Ooh, that's a lot of slud. Doesn't truly matter which one we attack, so unless we just start to get rid of them. The slot themselves aren't that dangerous. Death slot, black slot, that sort of thing start to be somewhat dangerous. Alright, just beat the shit out of everyone then. Red. Which one summons an additional red one? Gray, blue. Fuck. Don't attack the summoned ones. I don't understand why the AI prioritizes the summoned ones, because it's obvious to even the dullest person that you're wasting your time. You always just kill one of the normal ones. You get rid of 2 slots at the same time. Yeah, keep an order to kill that one. So before it even attacks that one, it kills 2 other guys. And it goes after a 3rd one. Jesus fuck, what the hell is wrong with you? All summon cruisers there. Again, attack the blue one. We got the rays. Again, you're attacking a red one. And another red one. Just fuck. I hate this guy so much. Rather the AI. What exactly is the defend? Oh, white slot. I don't actually know if I've ever seen a white slot. Could be anything. It's tough as hell. But it's not that dangerous so far. I think it's trying to do instant death abilities, things like that. So it's gonna be mostly worthless against me. Null Peshni. I have no idea what the Null Peshni is. It's a demon flesh golem. At least that's the model it uses. 5 factories are destroyed, and so shall you. This guy needs to die quickly. Yeah, I'm not kidding at all. Couldn't escape at this point even if I wanted to. He still needs to die. Focus on the ones that summon things, not the summoned creatures. No extra information about these creatures either. I'm assuming it's a version of a demon of some sort. That's what they tend to be. Death. Okay, that would make me think that I had 0 chance of even reaching the Lich before doing all these. Okay, we're missing one thing. We need to go with the library zombie again. Show me where are the notes of the Citadel Walk. Not really enough room for that. Yeah, they aren't kidding. We are. Oh, we don't really need this. It's a great tool, but this book is in fact a pile of wizard notes wrapped together. Most of them are results taken from all kinds of experiments. On one page, though, you can read, "Between the giant thrones of flame lies the entrance to the gates of my antechamber. By chanting those simple words, it will activate the teleportation. I called it Sigil Walk because it reminded me of the City of Doors." So, between giant thrones of flame. Where were giant thrones of flame? I don't know. Maybe the elemental chamber. No, yes. Giant throne. Right, marked on the map. Marked on the ground, rather. The Elder Spectre. Um, whatever.
Only I will walk away!
Okay attacks and still missing. I, chat with you a little while. Okay. Orb of Zafriel. Made by Zafriel the Necromancer himself centuries ago, this orb holds great power over life and death. They said the life of a child and the bones of a lich were needed in its conception. Taken from the tomb of Zafriel, the Master used it for his dark necromancy. Unique power summons a skeletal knight to fight at your side. Raise dead, 2 uses per day. Slay living, 2 uses per day. Sunburst, 5 uses per day. Unique power, 3 uses per day. So we can thrice per day call a skeleton knight. This is excellent. Um, because I'd be mostly interested in seeing what type of a creature is a skeleton knight and how long it will last. Fighter 8. The improved knockdown. Improved power attack might not be a terrible idea either, because we're mostly using the power attack when we know we're gonna hit. We just want to kick the shit out of them quickly. At the same time, it's not really necessary. But that's something I can say about everything. I could take improved critical skive. all the critical threat range of the Scythe we have. It's a little bit less accurate than the weapon we have, but damage is insane. Critical hit damage with us can be easily north of 50 points. It would have a bigger base damage and twice the critical multiplier. Still, I don't think so. I'm more than happy with our sword. I don't want to start messing around with that. I'm thinking about the improved knockdown though. That could be a very powerful weapon against both clerics and mages. This is a fighter feat. We can't take certain type of feats. Dodge. +1 dodge bonus to armor class against attacks from his current target and last attacker. +1 armor class basically. Character with this feat counts as one size category larger when he makes a knockdown attack. All other knockdown conditions still apply. Knockdown also takes a lot of advantage from strength, so this would basically mean it's almost guaranteed to knock some kind of caster on his or her ass. It's not like I have great choices. I'll take the improved knockdown. I still use it from time to time. Normal knockdown is absolutely worse. Can I rest here? I mean, it's basically on another pocket plane, more or less. Totally separated from everything else, but still not secure enough to rest in. Right. So the main boss waits. I'm not sure I want my sidekicks here. The cleric has probably wasted all their spells anyway.
Don't leave it.
And I'm not actually sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Let's just see how we'll do. It's probably a one-way trip. Drago Lich. Well, that's two of them, and the Master. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We're definitely going to need negative energy protection. We have increased negative energy saving throws, but not protection. This would give us immunity to such things, and I think I'm gonna take it. The cloak is nice, but mainly because +5 regeneration though. This provides protection from... no? Protection from death magic, right, so what does this provide? Natural armor class, some resistances, mind effect spell immunity, right? So there are no perfect options here. I think I'll just see how this goes for now. Level 17, true neutral. +3 long sword. It's not that great, but she's fine. In the same armor class that I have, for example.
Nothing walks away.
Negative energy, negative energy. I need a critical failure is the only way to possibly hit me. I mean with the effects. Their attack bonuses are 31. So yeah. There's no dodging that shit no matter what. And my strength has already been increased, so I have to have immunity to the attribute negatives, otherwise it'll just get worse and worse and worse.
Attack!
We might as well take the whole team with us there.
Get in step. Follow me. Attack!
Yes, of course.
Question is, which way do we do it? Do I give up? I think I'd rather give up this. We'll give up mind effect. Mind effect immunity, basically. Gotta give up something. The question is, two of them is that is not a
Hold this
minor
spot.
thing.
Don't leave it.
Yes,
The moment
of
I go
course.
across that, it's the end.
Get in step. Follow me.
I can do this.
Hold this spot. Don't leave it.
I can do this.
Dragon Lich. Attack rolls 1, 3, 13, 1. I'd like to see what is required to keep the fucker. He has an armor class of 39, I think. A lot of masters. Yeah, there's the only one with the this particular spell. So that's a lot of acid arrows. And I don't understand why he attacked that. Oh, I actually gave him an order to attack that turn later.
Rip you to shreds.
Let me try something. Are these undead, technically? I know I have an item that can affect them. For the life of me, I don't recall what the item is. It's a control on that, so if we could get a couple of masters to work on my side, that would be great. What the fuck was it? No, no, no. Spider powers, no. A lot of things I don't even know what the fuck they do. But still, I have control on it on a scroll too, I know that, but on an item it probably is more effective. It's not on the skull. Big piece glove. I forgot about that. Hard skin. Gin bottle. Where the fuck did I get this? This bottle holds Volkarian, a merchant djinn who has access to wares from different planes of existence. He's trapped in this bottle and can be spoken. Yeah, so basically I've had a instant shop on my inventory for some time and I have no idea where the fuck that came from. Great. This is how you learn. Part of the beast. No. No, 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 no. We have a lot of tools available to us, but I'm sure I'm not seeing the one what I wanted. Shit. Let's try to scroll then. A single undead creature with up to 2 hit dice per cast level falls under the caster's control. Unless it makes a will saving throw. Yeah, this can go. This can go, however. Ooh, more masters.
Attack!
Where's the correct master? I don't blame the idea, but yeah, the fact that he actually has this huge blue ring around him sort of takes away from the guess who's the real master thing. Kill the fucker. I'm attacking wrong targets. I can't attack the correct target again. Inspector. Oh, the real master followed us too. I'm thinking what we could do. We could fight the Drago Liches separately. We probably need to kill them anyway at some point, so I'm not sure why we wouldn't do that. They attack the master. Yeah, he uses, what does he use? He uses some kind of a harm. Right, so it's full heal for him. I want to leave the knight here. I'll lure these guys away. No, 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 no.
Attack!
What? So that's pretty much impossible to do. What do I have? Constitution increase. Let's take the bark skin, strength, less 2. Knock the fucker on his ass. And ooh, thought I was done. Well, that didn't last long. So one master left. How do we deal with this shit? One of them is near death though. And we have other powers of these. Like Sunburst. I don't actually even know what it does. A lot of magical damage, apparently. Yeah, I need the fence to kick in, please. That's one down. It's an anti-undead ability, clearly. But it allows me to attack while defending. That's why I'm using it. And this should be a daily thing, so it's really draining me of anything. Right, go. I need to boost my attack capabilities a little bit. Battle Tide, maybe. Might as well test Battle Tide too. Come on, do something. A lot of magical damage, a lot of bonuses to attack. It's good. Right. To resurrect your brother, that's about it. Jesus, fuck this up. pain in the ass to try to find something very specific.
What do you want?
Okay, is this area now secure? Lane is thin. Uh, so lane is thin. Okay. The bottle begins to shake and tremble in your grasp. A cloud of smoke billows forth, the mists coalescing into the figure of a powerfully built man. Well, 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 where did I end up this time? I just hope it's not another one of those damnable drow, but a blackguard, no less than a servant of Talos. Well, this might be my lucky day, and let's just hope you're not as foolish as my former owner. You see, I trade wares, not mortal slaves, but as unlucky as I am this year, I still expect the worst. So probably from the illithid. Yeah, that wasn't that long ago. Okay. Who are you? Yes, of course. Where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Volkarian Arcetis, a powerful genie of royal blood. But before you ask, like any other mortals before you, no, I do not grant wishes. I'm a merchant dealing in rare and powerful magical items. I wander the plains collecting wondrous artifacts, then I sell them to a few very select clients. Although this year has been very difficult in finding good, select clients, I hope this bad luck will pass soon. Yeah, just show me the wares. Circuit of plastic. Crap, 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 crap. Coughing. Cloudkill incendiary, acid fog incendiary cloud. Plus 4 tower shield, so it would be a better shield than the shield I have now. Problem is, I don't really give two shits about those abilities. I think this has something extra. Yeah, a lot of immunities against divine electrical fire, so I'm okay with this. This seems to be more or less just a place for me to sell stuff, at least based on, yeah. Improved invisibility, that's a good scroll. It would give me 50% concealment for how long? 7 turns. That's a long time. Yeah, those are good ones. But I do have room for them. Or it, apparently. Greater Spellmental. Isaac's Greater Missile Storm. I'll take it. It's not something I'd usually use with this, but if we need to get a long range burst of damage against a single target, that's a great way to start things off. About spell mantles. Okay, do we have room? Like, oh, barely, but we do have it. About power word stun. Automatically stuns a single target for duration based on the target's hit points. Basically, against a fighter that's near death, it might work. But if you get it to near death, you usually don't need this. No saving throw, that's the best part. And I probably won't recall that anyway, so not sure how that matters. Ooh, what the fuck is this? Motion demon strength. 19,000. Minus 3 armor class, plus 1d4 plus 4 strength. Uh, Once you drink it, you simply become berserk and threat to all living things around you for 2d8, 2d4 plus 2 rounds. I don't see their benefit from that, not really. Demon's Wrath. Bonus versus Outsider. That would be against the Planetars and the like. Immunity to Divine, 50%. Immunity to Flame Strike, Hammer of God, Searing Light, Storm of Vengeance. Yeah, this could be. This is basically an item used against very specific type of targets. Probably even in a single fight. 40,000. It's not like I can't afford it though. Totem of Fear. When used, an aura of fear will appear around you for 2 turns, so 2 minutes. Efreet Bottle, 50,000. Actually, this is Volcarian's enemy. He cursed a very old enemy, an Efreet, who will obey the one who will free him from a time before going back to his home, the elemental plane of fire. It doesn't seem to bother Volcarian if you free him. It is actually not the first time he cursed this one to sell it afterwards. Single use enemy again. We still have the demon we haven't used. Invisibility Purge, unlimited use per day. 50,000. Some poisons. Fruit of Shielding, Back's Folding, Eye of Healing. So basically, the amulet is quite good. The divine damage immunity versus divine 50% is nice. Yeah, I'm not. Basically, we could focus on beating the shit out of them instead of worrying about the spells constantly screwing us up. But yeah, I think this guide has to go. Staff of the Magi. A lot of spells. Uses up charges, probably can't use. Horn of Cold. Cone of Cold. Can be used level 15, can be used 10 times. Don't really see a use for it now, but who knows. Phylactery of the Forgotten. This strange piece of what would seem to be a melted statue is in fact a phylactery created by Sabo, an evil and dark necromancer. It is said to be the recipient of an ancient and powerful demon trapped inside for centuries waiting only to emerge from this prison. The unique power will summon the demon to fight at your side for a short time. Afterwards he will be freed from his servitude and will return to his home plane. So it actually has, yeah, it says a single use. It says 3 charges though. Well, it's a single use, I think, single use demon. Touch him there. I do want the bag of holding he has. An extra inventory page, more or less. Feast of the Ghoul, yeah, what the fuck? Go away, fairy dust. Blood Letter, probably not gonna use this. Mind Barrier Helmet, no, you're just vulnerable to physical. Go away. Okay. Now we have an extra room, we just have to shove it in the bag. Anything else? Anything obvious I want to get rid of? Anything obvious I need to identify too? There's certainly more unidentifiable items, I'm pretty sure about that. Wand of Fear, I don't give a shit. Greater Gloves of Discipline, right. Mistress Bane. Damage, immunity, cold, electrical, fire, magical, immunity to death magic, saving throws +2, spell resistance 22, dispel magic 1 use per day, lesser spell breach 1 use per day, spell mantle 1 use per day, so anti-spellcaster. Very nice. Ironstone, pink, constitution +2 when active. It's not bad, I'll never use this. It's too much of a bother to basically buff everything constantly. Ball of Elemental Summoning. Summon a creature 8. 1 use per day. Yeah. These are the ones we have plenty of. The next living opponent we face that's in any way a boss, I'm using poisons on. I'm pretty sure this isn't the first time I've said it though. Greater Horn of Blasting. This has no charges anymore, so I'm selling it away. Bones' Bane. Yeah, go away. Burning Brass. Elemental 20 charges. Can be Elemental Shield, Firestorm, Fireball, Wall of Fire. Different charges for every use. It's okay. There's no real bad thing to say about that. Does different type of abilities. Amulet of Divine Radiance. Charisma +6. Ring of Hiding. And maybe something else? The Mask. Helmet of Hatred. Whirlwind attack bonus speed. Soak damage, that's worthless. +2 strength, immunity to fear. The Whirlwind attack would be the reason to get it, because there's no way I can get that speed otherwise. So it'll do a hit on everyone around you, so you could go lure everyone around you and then just murder them. It would be, I think, better for maybe a Scythe user, because he would have more reach. And a single hit, if you have a decent chance to make a critical, would basically be instant death. I don't know if I want to hold on to this. It's not bad by any means, I just don't want to hold on to it. Ring of Magic Defense. I'm holding on to these single-use items quite a lot. I'm fully aware of the fact that I'll likely never use them, but still I'm holding on to them. So, what are we gonna buy? I think I'll buy the outsider amulet, because we know that 3 of those things came in here. So it's just a matter, you cannot afford this item. Ah, it's 380,000, so it's not 30, it's not 40,000. Right, so that's a bit of a different thing. That would require every penny I have. At the same time, am I saving up for something? Because there's nothing interesting to buy. The Cloud of Death might be the only thing. But I'm not particularly interested. So I suppose I could sell extra things. We're about what 22,000 away from being able to afford this. So it's certainly within reach. I'll keep the one of missiles for some unknown reason. I think if I sell one of the more expensive evil items, I might be able to afford it. Belt of Guiding Light is totally worthless. No, we need 20,000. Artos Ring, if we're gonna use this, that's 6,500. No spell battle. Well, it's not bad, but I can live without it. We need 9,000. Build a Stone Giant Strength, no point, we have the +8. So that's another few thousand. I think we have better boots, +6, so we don't need +4. And that's basically it. We have 350 gold pieces. And I'm perfectly okay with that. I don't think that's a particularly good purchase, honestly, but what else are you gonna do with your money unless you're just spending? Right. Trying to store items that I'm unlikely to use. Talisman of Pure Evil has no interest in for me. And it could be fairly expensive. Right. So that'll leave us with 14,000. It's a respectable amount that allows us to buy a few interesting things if we need it. But we're not quite as broke. Right.
Attack!
Where exactly is the amulet? Demon's Wrath. This might be a good time to actually equip it. How are we going to exit the place? I rest here? No, naturally not. But again, I'm sort of worried that we might... No. Might bump into the planetars.
Attack!
How do we get there? There's a path, but again, how do we get there? Why did I come here in the first place? I got something out of this. Something in the chest, and I don't recall what it was. I think I'll report to home base at this point, see if they have anything to add. Might have journal entries too. After a valiant battle, you managed to destroy the Master. This fool has kept you from achieving your real objective long enough. You feel it is now time to find a way to get past this citadel. Right. I'm guessing it was more or less just a block. I need to get rid of the curse though. Is there a way to do it? I would have bought a scroll if I could, but I don't think they were available. I might be able to do a try lesser restoration bottle. I don't think I've used those in ages. Have I ever used them? I'm sure I have some of them. No, I sold them away because why would I have them? It's not too big of a problem because we have restoration scrolls too. Or do we? Greater restoration also heals. I don't want to use that. But we don't. What do you know? It's -2 to my attributes, so actually no. What does the curse do now? I probably escaped that portion of the curse because I have protection against it. Here's the problem though, what are we gonna do now? We know that there's a path we can use, but where is it triggered? Was there some kind of place where we couldn't go initially? I don't think so. So, what exactly is the problem here? That's an exit, I think. It's not too big of a problem if we go there. We might have to come back. I would imagine there's some kind of hidden doorway then in the room where we encountered the master. But I'd like to rest no matter what. And it seems like I can't rest here, so going away might be an okay thing to do anyway. Exit. Stairs up. Right, that's where we need to go. I'm fully expecting the Planetars to protect the entrance to Yartar. They have to attack us inside the citadel, that's the thing. Otherwise their actions are not hidden. That they seem to be very worried about that. That's a good place to end things too.
Attack!
Action against good. Not quite sure what to expect, but we'll prepare for the worst. Natural armor bonuses won't help because we already get a +5 out of that against them. But there could be, I suppose they could be having other allies there. Boon key. Back in society. Didn't expect you to
Rip
do
you
this.
to shreds!
Something is wrong here. I can feel it. Show yourselves. We meet at last, Blackguard. Step out of my way, you two fools, or suffer the consequences. We cannot allow the forces of Talos to go any further. If the chanting chain is ever disturbed, the world as we know it shall be destroyed. We cannot allow that to happen. So what? It's all they deserve. Your heart is black and full of hate. I pity you, but I can see nothing will change your mind. And you see well, Planetar. I'm a black god of Talos. I chose my god and he never let me down. I cannot say the same for Yartar. It is futile to try to stop me. It shall be destroyed. Period. So be it, Blackguard. Prepare yourself.
Attack!
Divine favor. I'm going wherever they go. I mean, what target they choose. I think the biggest problem here is that they'll resurrect each other. They resurrected each other when there was only one Planetar. Now it's a clusterfuck that I basically had to kill them God knows how many times. It wouldn't be a problem really in D&D really, because some spells destroy the soul, so resurrection is not
Nothing
possible.
walks away!
Fuck them over, please attack, please do something. Yeah, they're not that tough. They're immune to everything they try to do. We need to definitely be on the offense. We cannot go on the defense yet. They heal each other and restore each other. We need to force them into healing cycles. Two down, but there's... I actually can't interact with them. Planetar got... Why is he... he lost the fear saving throw against the Doom Knight. Here's the thing though, his saving throws are... His pluses to the saving throw are larger than the difficulty class of that saving throw. Yeah, there it is. It's a critical failure against the aura of fear. Happened some time ago. I don't think he's failed ever since, so he's gonna get himself under control. But yeah,
We won't both walk away
Doom
from
Knight
this.
basically played him out of the fight entirely. He's going to revive his own men. I need to kill him basically before the fear ends. Right, that went well. Like, we had a 5% chance of that happening. And I'm cursed again. Jesus fuck.
I cannot do that.
Well, I still need to kill the Kraken Society wizard. That should be a trivial task at this point though. Human slaves, child slave. That's probably the way forward. So, wizard, where are you? I ain't got all day. I don't give a shit about your traps. Elite guard. Ho 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 ho. How elite are you? They're actually quite elite. I'm not sure if they're elite enough, but they're generally genuinely dangerous.
Breathe your last.
Kraken Society Hall Hideout. Jesus fuck. How many evil organizations are piled on top of each other here? Okay, it's a very moderate sized site, so I will need some. You summoned a fiend again, you dumbass. Where's the wizard? He probably has an office or something like that. A couple of knockdowns, and that should basically end the fight. Just in case they have traps. They don't. Cleric wizard. Kill the fucking wizard. Kill the wizard.
Nothing walks away!
He's trying to turn invisible. Cleric.
Glorious death!
Kraken Ward. A ward like you often see in the northern parts of Faerun. It must open something near. Probably the way out. Build of agility +1. +1. 15,000 gold. Katana +1, battle axe +1. The wizard you saw in the Underdark learned too late not to mess with you. He was kind of surprised to see you alive, charging at him. Now he's kind of dead. I'd like there to be a sort of a difference in these fights. If you actually manage to surprise the target, he would start the fight without any of his enchantments. But if you would basically screw up, announce your presence before that happens, cause some kind of alarm, the game would just put some kind of enchantment, basic protections, and that sort of thing before the fight even starts. So there would be more of an incentive to actually try to surprise targets, and with a good result, because after they have their improved invisibilities and premonitions and other things, unless you have some way to getting rid of those, that's quite a tough target to take down. But more importantly, it's not going to waste its turns trying to cast those. It'll start offensive casting immediately. So, huge amount of +1 items here. I don't think I want to even rest before continuing. We have a huge amount of summoned creatures to rely on. People still probably have most of their spells. Not sure if we need this anymore. I'll still keep it. Or will I? It works against outsiders only. No doubt it's a very powerful thing. But it's worthless against everyone else, and we're fighting against everyone else at the moment. But there will be clerics, paladins, and they can throw that shit my way. They will throw that shit my way. So immunity against it. What the fuck? My own guys. Way up. Is this finally it? Well, it's starting to be finally it. I don't expect any kind of serious fight here. More about access to the inn. Sleepy guard.
Nothing walks away!
Okay.
What? Hello?
Can I help you? Sorry, but the new shipment hasn't arrived yet. You must wait here like we all do. I haven't seen you before. You must be a new recruit, haha. When does the next shipment arrive? Cracks should be here at any moment now. He doesn't come very often because of the troubles upstairs.
Who are you?
Well, I'm the guard on duty. Well, until Cracks arrives, that is. We keep the boxes here and the slaves in the lower cave cell until the whole shipment is brought to the Underdark. That door leads to the Beldebar Rest, and Cracks should be here soon to check up on us.
What's the news from above?
It's a real mess. The water baroness is totally overwhelmed. The water had been poisoned weeks ago, and they are slowly getting over it. Many people are still sick and dying, though. On top of that, I heard some unknown evil is stirring in the Evermoors. A new orc threat or something like that. The shield soldiers are everywhere, and they are recruiting many new adventurers who answer the call for heroes.
Now that I know everything I need from you, you can go back to sleep. An eternal sleep. Some supply crates of nothing of interest. Sold this then. Seriously, what's this?
I can't.
Not a chance.
Door is warded, so we're not getting through. Although we did get a ward, so is this not warded?
I
Not a
cannot do
chance.
that.
Everything's warded, but you woke up some lazy guard from the Kraken Society and you were able to extract very interesting information from him. You know you are beneath the city of Yartar and that, so far, your plan has been going along smoothly. The Khalid poison has done its job and the destruction of Morbrin's shield as well. Now you must wait for that Crackrax to pay a visit. That chair looks cozy. Okay. Hint hint.
Let's wait for that fool. I don't know you. Who are you? I don't know you either, and to answer your question, I'm the last person you will ever see. Consider yourself already dead.
Yeah, good luck with that. He has a ward stone, I would imagine. Yes. Finally rid of the Kraken Society. No. Krakraks held a ward necessary to open the door that stands between you and your revenge. Maybe it would be good to find that big door and work on it. What about the other door? Why does this door exist then?
I cannot do that.
Oh?
I
Not a
cannot do
chance.
You now stand before the last door between you and the city you hate so much, Yartar. You killed all the Kraken Society fools you met, and your secret is safe. Knowing the door is warded and that you are holding the key to it, you feel it is now time to put your plan into execution by getting your orc army up here and get them ready for battle. No, not yet. I think I'll leave things here. I can't think of a way to get that open. Maybe you're not supposed to. We would need a ward from someplace, but I don't think I've really skipped out on anything either. Maybe the slaves, but who gives a shit about the slaves? So, rest back in full combat capabilities and leave things here. Next steps will be open warfare in the city of Yartar. Try to take over, kill the Water Baroness, and get the spell book or whatever enchantment book that Fargrak is looking for.